channel. So today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial for you guys for Valentine's Day. We're approaching Valentine's Day soon and you guys will be going out and all that. So I wanted to get this look up. I am going to be doing two Valentine's Day looks. One using high-end products and then the other one using drugstore products that are way more affordable. I incorporated a lot of pinks in this look because duh, it's Valentine's Day and you know it's Valentine's Day colors. I hope you guys like this makeup tutorial and will try it out yourself, and yeah, let's get started. So I'm going to start off by priming my eyes with Soft Ochre Paint Pot by MAC. This is a really amazing eye primer. This is one of my favorites. I always use this and I bought it so many times, and I'm just going to apply that to my eyelids with this highlighter brush from Hair Makeup Addiction. So for the first eyeshadow, I'm going to be using Simply Marlena. I love this bright pink eyeshadow. It's so much fun to work with. I just love Makeup Geek eyeshadows, period. They're easy to blend. They're so pigmented. If you guys haven't checked them out, I'll put their link down below. I love Marlena as well. She's amazing. Anyways, I'm just using my 286 brush to buff that into the socket of my eye. And to get that eyeshadow nice and blended, I'm going to do the little windshield wiper motions, but also little swirly buffing motions to really spread out that color. I really like to go all the way from the outer corner to the inner corner when I'm blending that all out. To blur out the edges a little bit, I'm going to use my Studio Fix powder. I'm in the shade NC42, and I'm just going to take my E40 brush from Sigma and blend that all out. For the crease color, I'm going to be using Embark. This is like a dark brown eyeshadow from MAC. And I'm going to place it on the outer corner of my eyes with my shading brush from Real Techniques, focusing on the outer V of my eye, making that V shape effect. And then I'm going to blend that all out with my E25 brush so that we don't have any harsh lines. To add a little bit more dimension to this look, I'm taking Typographic. This is kind of like a grayish black eyeshadow from MAC. And I'm using my E36 brush to apply that in the outer corner. When I want to be precise with my eyeshadow, I love using this E36 brush, and since I only want to add dimension, I can apply that Typographic eyeshadow without it covering up Embark, the previous eyeshadow that I just applied, and without it taking over the crease color because I still want that nice brown to show. For my lid color, I'm going to be using another Makeup Geek eyeshadow. This is Shimma, and I love this eyeshadow. You guys can see how pigmented this is with me applying that to my lid. I don't even have any Fix Plus or anything, and I'm applying that with my 242 brush from MAC, and then I'm blending it so that there's no harsh line with that lid color. And then I'm going to be doing the same thing to the other side, packing that on to adhere that to the lid, and then just trying to blend carefully into that darker outer corner. To apply my eyeliner, I'm going to be using a gel liner. This is Little Black Dress from Motives Cosmetics, and I'm going to be taking advantage since I already have the tape on my eyes, because when you use tape, it's just the easiest way to apply liner since you already have that sharp, crisp edge at the end that you're going to have when you take off that tape. And for my eyelashes, I'm using Red Cherry in number 99, and I'm using my tweezers to apply them as close as I can to my original lash line. And since I'm sticking with the pinky shades, I'm going to use Pincho Peach by MAC. It's a really pretty light pink blush, and I'm just going to apply that to my cheeks with my F40 brush from Sigma. And for my lip liner, I'm going to be using Soar from MAC. This is one of my favorite lip liners from them. It's such a pretty, natural looking rosy color. Anytime I want to tone down the lips and I want to go for more of a natural feel, I use this one. And for the lipstick, I'm using Nude Cream by Milani, and I'm applying that with my lip brush. And then I'm going to go back in with my lip liner and redefine the outline of my lips. And to add a little bit of gloss, I'm using Pink Rat, I hope I'm saying that right, by MAC. Okay, now going back to the eyes, I'm using the same eyeshadows that I used on the top, on the bottom now, and I'm smudging Simply Marlena on the bottom lash line until it's nice and blended. Now to define the lash line a little bit more, I'm going to use Typographic, and I'm going to apply that only to the outer corner of the bottom lash line, and I'm using my E15 brush from Sigma to smudge that under there. I'm going back in and taking Little Black Dress eyeliner from Motives, and I'm taking my E05 Sigma brush to apply that only on the outer corner of my eyes. I said it before, I don't like to bring it all the way in because I feel like it makes my eyes look smaller and I don't want to do that. Sometimes I'll bring it all the way in, but for most of the time it's only on the outer corner. And now I'm going to be buffing that out with my flat brush from MAC. To highlight my face, I'm using Becca highlighter in the shade Opal, my HG highlighter. And you guys can see how pigmented that is. A little bit goes a long way. And now to set my face, I'm using Makeup Forever's powder, and I'm using my buffing brush to apply that to mainly the oily places of my face, and this is just going to help hold my foundation a lot longer throughout the day. And this is a completed look, you guys. I hope you liked it. I hope you guys have a great Valentine's Day, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!